right, YouTube. So I've had my GoPro Hero 13 Black now for over a week, and I'm going to share some filming with you guys in standard. The only thing I've changed was the EV comp to 0.05, and then I changed the sharpness from medium, I think it comes standard, to all the way low, so I don't have that digital look. But I'm gonna share this B-roll with you guys to show you the actual footage that comes from the camera, and everything that I'm doing is all handheld. So I'm not interested in buying that extra piece that you can put at the bottom for the quick, connect to different things, because I'm not into action sports that way. I'm just filming outside of a car, or I'm walking and filming, okay? So far, let me answer some questions that I normally get with a GoPro. I remember when I had my GoPro 10 and my GoPro 8, they were terrible in some areas, and I'm going to talk about that now with this camera, okay? So the first question that normally happens with GoPro is, how is it overheating? So far, I have not had an issue with overheating with this camera. I filmed a video from Medellin all the way to La Ceja, which is roughly 50-something minutes, and it never stopped, it never overheated. Now, it was outside the car. There was wind that was probably helping it cool down, but I got about 52 total minutes on this, and it got down to about 22%, and then I put it back on a power bank to finish charging, or to charge up to where I could use it again. So here's a con: charging. Of all the cameras that I have, and I have some older cameras like the Insta360 1X2, the DJI Osmo Action 2, this is still the slowest camera to charge, by far, the slowest. They have not implemented where all these other camera manufacturers have fast charging now. GoPro charging with this camera, it's over an hour to charge it to 100%. It's just slow. That's a con to me, okay? Another positive, okay, with my Hero 8 Black and 10 Black, there are sometimes I would hit the record button, the capture, quick capture. It would show it be recording, and when I go back to my memory card, nothing is there. So far, after using this one, right, and I've not had that problem. Everything that I've hit with quick capture works. That has not been an issue for me at all. Okay, a con when it comes to the battery. You can charge this, and I talked about this in the short, to 100%. Come back overnight, and it's down to 94, 95, sometimes 93%. And I talked to GoPro customer service, and it's because Bluetooth is always on this camera. That's because if you want to control it remotely from your phone, you can turn it on Bluetooth. So I guess that's for people who may be having the camera outside the car, or outside a plane, or whatever they're using their GoPro for. So in order to save battery, you have to remove the battery from the camera so it can stay at 100%. So that's a con to me, because I wanted a way to just turn that off. And when I talked to customer service, there was no way to turn it off. So if one of you guys out there know how to turn off Bluetooth completely, so it's not remote to your phone or whatever device you got to hook to turn it on remotely, let me know in the comment section. All right. Another thing when it comes to recording with this is, does it freeze? Does it get stuck like it did with the 8 and the 10? So far with the 13, it has never frozen on me to where I have to pull the battery out, put the battery back in, and have it start all over again. No, that has never happened so far after a week of using the 13 Black. So I can happily report that, not an issue at all. Another con that I have is the price for all the accessories that GoPro is selling. So I'm not buying any of them. I'm not buying the media mod. I'm not buying any of these lens changes. I'm not buying this quick capture clip at the bottom. I'm buying none of that, dude, because by the time you spend money for all that stuff, and I'm not that heavy of a GoPro user, you could have bought a super nice mirrorless camera. Excuse me. By the time you spend all that money for lenses, ND filters, and whatnot, and to be honest with you, most people are not going to get that stuff. I know I'm not. These GoPro fingers here at the bottom and having this 1/4 is good enough for me, because I can attach this to my chest mount, and I showed that in the short. I can put this on a tripod. I don't have to worry about carrying an extra piece or losing an extra piece. And I think that thing is like $29 or $30 for that little quick cap. I don't need that. As far as like the macro lens and all that, bro, I have an iPhone. I have this mirrorless camera. If I needed to shoot something macro, I have many other cameras to shoot with. That's not something I'm trying to do with this, right? This is small enough that I can shoot mostly in my hand like this, or turn it landscape like this in film. I do, which is what I'm doing most of the time now anyway. I have a bunch of little tripods I can use. I can just stand this on. So there's really no need for me to sit there and spend that kind of money, because it's not like these mods are like $20, $30. I mean, for that ultra wide, isn't that thing like 80 to 100 bucks? And then all those other lenses, and man, I'm telling you, by the time you buy the camera, buy all that stuff, you could have bought a nice mirrorless camera and probably halfway to a nice lens, or get a basic lens for what this is going to cost you for this camera. So it's like, no, that's not what my intentions are with this. It's a cool idea for those of you who are doing it, but for me, that's a definite no. Okay, but the overall image quality, I still like GoPro. I still like the image from GoPro during the day. Now, I don't film at night, so low light is not something that I care about. I do have the Insta360 Ace Pro, the original, and if I needed to film something in low light for whatever reason, or I'm out at night, I have that camera to do that with. I could do it on a GoPro, and people have shown you can do it on a GoPro, but you have to know what you're doing when it comes to cameras, right? You got to go into pro mode, change your settings, change your exposure, change your aperture, and you'll be able to do the same thing. It won't be probably as nice because the sensor on this isn't as big as it is on the Ace Pro or the DJI Action 5 Pro, but you can get close, okay? But if you're just using it in auto mode and everything, no, it's gonna look like trash at night, just being honest, okay? But overall, guys, let me know what you all think of the quality of the GoPro as I film riding around the city of Medellin, Colombia. And to me, it's absolutely fine. I've never had a complaint so far, but let me know what you think in the comment section. So until then, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.